Welcome to Business Brief. For today is August the 18th, 2026. And let's talk business now. Nigeria's headline inflation rate as is for the second consecutive month falling to 15.43% in July from 15.91% in June. But while the overall rate continues to moderate, food prices remain a major concern for households, with food inflation rising to 20.31% during the month. That's on month-on-month basis now. The latest consumer price index released by the National Bureau of Statistics as the NBS shows a 0.48 percentage point decline in headline inflation between June and July. On a month-on-month basis, inflation also kind of slow, with prices rising at a slower pace than the previous month. However, the moderation does not mean prices are falling. Rather, they are increasing at a slower rate now. But for policymakers, the latest data provides another indication that the inflationary pressure are gradually moderating, but the continued strength of food inflation means affordability remains a key economic concern, particularly for low and middle income households. And the Nigeria's cocoa industry is facing a major test as farmers and exporters race to comply with new European Union rules requiring cocoa sold into the bloc to be traceable to farm and proven not to have been produced on recently deforested land. Now, for small-scale farmers, failure to meet the requirement could mean losing access to one of their most important export markets. And the European Union is a critical destination for West African cocoa, with the region supplying about 70% of global cocoa production. Under the new rules, exporters must provide detailed information linking cocoa shipments to individual farms and demonstrate that the beans were produced legally and without contributing to deforestation. For Nigerian farmers now, however, meeting those requirements is proving difficult. Reuters reports that some farmers have been reluctant to allow their farms to be mapped and geolocated, while exporters are investing in digital tracking system and farmer training to keep their supply chains compliant. One farmer in Ondo State now, Ojo, initially resisted having his farm mapped, but eventually agreed after his buyer warned that compliance would be necessary to maintain access to the European markets. We do hope that in the coming days we'll see some relief that will come in, but the stakes are significant for Nigerian cocoa sector as exporters face additional compliance costs, while farmers risk being excluded from lucrative European trade if their produce cannot be properly traced. Industries participants warn that the new requirement could tighten supply and potentially push up prices for cocoa that meets the necessary standards. Farmers right now are looking forward to some sort of help to help them understand how this works better, especially to farmers in the local areas who do not understand how all of this system are being put in place. But we do hope some help comes in. But to wrap up Business Brief this morning, Nigeria is stepping up efforts to build its artificial intelligence workforce, with the federal government partnering Meta and other technology organizations on a new initiative designed to equip young Nigerians with AI skills and support emerging startups. The program is targeting both digital skills development and entrepreneurship as demand for AI talent continues to grow globally. The partnership brings together Meta, the Federal Ministry of Communication, Innovation and Digital Economy, the 3 Million Technical Talent Program, and Robotic Artificial Intelligence Nigeria. Now, the initiative known as AI Academy Nigeria is designed to provide training in areas including generative AI, prompt engineering, data analytics, and application development, with courses to be delivered through online learning platforms. And beyond training, the program is also includes opportunity for Nigerian technology entrepreneurs. Selected participants can access Meta Blueprint Scholarship and up to $5,000 in advertising credits, while eligible startups can participate in a pitch competition. Applications for the startup, pitchathon are expected to close on August 21, so you still have a window to do that, giving Nigerian founders a short time to participate in the program. The partnership comes as Nigeria seeks to strengthen its digital economy and create a workforce capable of competing in emerging technologies. For businesses, the focus is not only on producing more people with technical skills, but also on turning those skills into startups, products, and new employment opportunities. We do hope that the Nigerian young men and women will take this opportunity up and make good use of it.